All right, so WWE and TNA just announced their multi-year partnership. So here's a few things that I like to see between the two companies that could possibly get the wrestling world buzzing about TNA and NXT. Masha Slamovich and Shayna Baszler. I need to see this on my TV screen ASAP. Right away. Stat. I think this match will elevate the TNA Knockouts Championship and the division itself to a level of brutality that we have never seen before. In NXT or TNA, we would all benefit from a trilogy between the two. The TNA Knockouts division is the best women's division in America. So for Shayna Baszler to have an impressive run with the TNA Knockouts Championship, that will resurrect her career to the level of badassery she had when she was the NXT Women's Champion. It'll work out for both companies. Number two, I want to see someone from one of these companies win a title in the other. Twice I thought it was going to happen. I thought Jonathan Gresham was going to beat Charlie Dempsey for the Heritage Cup, and I thought Wendy Chu was going to win the Knockouts Tag Team Championship with Rosemary. But since the WWE and TNA have officially put pen to paper, let's see what happens. Come on! Let's make some history here. Next up, AJ Styles. Please, for me, I gotta see AJ Styles back in the TNA ring. I'm hoping that he pulls a Kenny Omega and have his first match back in the house that AJ Styles built. Hell, I'd even be on board with a TNA World Title run because AJ's last World Title run with the company was abysmal, and the phenomenal one deserves better. Lastly, I want to see a system invasion. If you really want to go down as one of the greatest factions ever and force your dominance in another company, no other faction has ever done that, not even the NWO. What if Ava invites Moose to challenge Tony D'Angelo for the NXT North American Championship, and Josh Alexander goes into her office and warns her about what the system is capable of, but she doesn't listen. And with the help from the system, Moose wins the North American Championship, and they escape through the crowd before the NXT roster hits the ring. And a couple of weeks later, XCM and Frazier, they call out the system and they offer to put the NXT Tag Team titles on the line, and Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers win the NXT Tag Team titles. And the system show up on TNA Impact wearing championships from the #1 wrestling company in the world. No other faction has ever done that. Ever. How do you not go down as one of the greatest factions ever? The system is dominating two major professional wrestling companies. And this is not a war between NXT and TNA. The relationship between TNA and NXT, they're good. They just have one common problem. The system. It is the system versus the world. But this is just a hypothetical. A what if you will. But now I want to see it. God, fantasy booking is just so much fun. Y'all got to get in on this.